This thing is unreal. Like the scale of it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before.
So we're starting off day 7 here on the giant waterfall build. And of course we have some rain. No matter what, it follows us all season long. Job site's muddy, but we're still going at it. What do you think, Kev? Not too bad, right?
Not too bad for clay, but better done.
And then we got Raphael over here. He's placing some of these cobbles throughout the pondless basin here so we can eventually hide these pump faults. Over in that area right where he's standing is actually a pool some water. And then over here is where it's gonna actually disappear. Now that that bottom liner over there is attached to the wall, we were able to fold down that top liner. The reason why we attached it to the wall was we didn't want it to fall down while we were working. And it would be almost impossible for us to worry about it as we stack gravel and boulders against the wall. It's Friday morning, day 8 of construction here, and we got a lot of the waterfall done, and our goal today is to work on the spillway areas. You can see some liner exposed behind me. That is where the Aquascape spillways are gonna go. They're gonna be fed with about 7,000 gallons each. So that middle section right there will actually have 3 spillways. One from the main waterfall up top coming down, and then the 2 on each side. If we can get that done today, we may be able to get this flowing by the end of the day, but that's not our real goal. We have a couple of days next week where we can actually get the pumps on running, and this thing's gonna look really, really awesome. We cannot wait for it to flow. We are super excited. Always an awesome moment when that waterfall turns on. Aaron, what is the weather like this morning?
It's very cold. I have to wear my sweatshirt and my rain jacket so that plus it's windy, so it feels more cold. So that's why I'm wearing my rain jacket.
Yeah, the weather pretty much dropped down from, I think it was what, Kevin?
It was nice, like 65, 70, now it's in the 40s.
Absolutely crazy when you live up in the mountains. When building these waterfalls, one thing is really, really important, that you stand back and look at your work. Myself and Kevin were looking at this boulder and it was leaning a little too forward. Before we finish this area here, we're gonna shim it up and get that rock a little more level front to back. We also want it level side to side. We got this boulder here so we can slip it under the front and hold that up in position. As we work on going up on the waterfall here, we're gonna have a spillway over there. Kevin and Franco are backfilling behind this rock with some 3/4 stone. So it sits like that, and that is one of our outcropping boulders. As we go up the hill, we'll be adding more and more so we can fade this out for plantings and also stabilize the soil so we can get that spillway in. The second spillway will be going over here as another drop. Up in this section, we'll have 2 spillways there and then the big one in the middle. Kevin's strapping up the last rock of the day. He'll also be heading out of here to head home back to Long Island, but I want to thank the Fuentes brothers for all their great help. So it is day 8.5 here in Nanuet, New York on the giant waterfall. And I got my buddy Jay Duke. And then all the way back there is Bruno. Jay Duke is from Rivercrest out of South Carolina. Talented certified aquascape contractor. And we got Bruno here from Pond Pros, which is out of South Jersey area. We're gonna attack this waterfall today, and our plan is in the next 3 days to get this thing up and running. So stay tuned as this video goes on and we make it to the top. So one of the tricky things about this waterfall is that we're going up vertical so fast over a short distance, and we actually have to outcrop the sides of the waterfall so the soil is sturdy. At the same time, it doesn't look like a big mound, and that's what we're working on right now, hiding that outside liner. The waterfall is coming along nicely. It's mid-afternoon, and we're just working on the right spillway box. In between those 2 boulders, we're gonna have an awesome waterfall pouring out. We'll be utilizing a 22-inch Aquascape spillway, and right here on the machine here, we have the rock that's gonna fit in between. Looking at the waterfall, I'm on the left-hand side. Up top over there, Bruno and Raphael are working on that spillway, and myself and Jay Duke, who's running that big machine over there, we're setting these outside boulders to start terracing down the side of the waterfall, retain all that soil, and add beautiful plateaus for D'Agostino Landscaping to come in here and plant this feature. It is day 10, I believe, of construction, and he's foaming up sections of the waterfall. So what he's doing is putting his foam sealant in that expands behind the rocks and in between them. And what that does is allow the water to pool in this area right here. We want to have this a deep pool. So if you come up here, you're able to sit down in the water right there, right underneath the waterfall as it pours on top of your head. So Aaron, what do you think of this waterfall that we're building here?
It's amazing, and in couple just few days to make this monster waterfall over here.
Right.
So let's see, for this Friday, hopefully we finish everything, and let's see how the homeowners think about this waterfall running.
You're proud of what you do, right?
Oh yeah, I'm very proud.
Yeah, we love our job. Remember, if you like what you see on this video here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, press the like button, and ring the bell. That means a lot to me and my team.
Still working on the lips of the ball valves, covered on gravel, so nobody see it, because nobody wants to see that black plastic right in the reservoir.
So Bruno, what do you think about using these super sacks to get material to places on this job site?
Amazing. I mean, it's just moving material in quantity like this. What have we got? 2 full bucket loads up there. We're going to move it up there in a couple minutes.
Nice.
These things are invaluable on a job site. We can either cut them open or dump them out.
So the rock that we have here that Bruno's strapping up, we're gonna actually use it as a bench in front of the waterfall. In order to make that a bench, we're gonna have to dig one area down a little deeper than the other. So that rock, instead of sitting like this, actually levels itself out. Probably keep it about 18 to 20 inches off the ground, and it'll be a perfect place to sit and enjoy the waterfall. Probably could fit about 4 to 6 people, depending on the size. I would say, Bruno, what would you say how long that rock is roughly? At least 6 feet. So yeah, so that'll be pretty cool. A 6-7 foot long bench. Look at this guy.
Look at that. Perfect. Dangle your feet.
And it's gonna go right over in that area there. So this is one of the final pieces of the puzzle here for this waterfall. In front of me is this blank spot here with some rock pad against the retaining wall. We're about midway up, and that boulder's gonna sit inside this gravel to finish off this area. We'll need some smaller boulders over here. We also have to hide that, which is a 3-inch line, pumping extra water into this section. The waterfall will start getting extra heavier as it comes down from the top section down to here, and that's what that 3-inch line is for. We're starting off one of the final days of this project, and we're going in the woods. It's myself, Jay Duke, and Bruno. Bruno's right behind me there with the flashlight, and we're going to find some moss. And check this out. There must be rattlesnakes ahead. We're going to get some moss this morning.
That's right.
We just came across this rickety bridge. This is like the Blair Witch Project. We're foraging for some moss in the woods. It is about 6:15 in the morning, and I got my 2 moss collectors. We got Bruno, we got Jay Duke, and myself. We're picking moss out of the woods. Some beautiful moss. I knew we'd find some. Don't you guys love waking up early? Jay looks real thrilled.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah, that's a beauty. Another gold mine. How many pounds we got there, Jay? How many pounds? 9.8 pounds. So it's late in the afternoon on Friday, and we were supposed to be out of here. Myself and Jay Duke, we're heading down to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to go help on a charity build with the Delco Group. My buddy Brian Rosen owns a company, Delco Ponds and Water Features, and we're gonna go there and support them, give our time. And Garden State Koi is actually donating the pond kit. It's for an officer, and unfortunately, the family has lost a 4-year-old son. So we're gonna go down there, give our time tomorrow, and build them a beautiful memorial water feature. That will be an upcoming video on YouTube, so don't forget to check out this great donation project. So we're getting ready to pull out this excavator. We actually got to clean all the dirt out of the tracks on each side, fill her up with fuel, and move it to the front yard so it's ready for pickup next week. The waterfall is almost ready to run. We do have a lot of little touches up to do when we get back here, but we got all the foaming done. We got a lot of the plants placed in the edges, pretty much ready to run. We don't have any time left.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm butting into Tim's video real quick just to add in my 2 cents. I'm here taking some final shots of this. This thing is unreal. Like the scale of it, it's really hard to fully grasp it over video. Just seeing this thing in person is wild. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before.